What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for Dirt Street Stock at USA. This is actually going to be, I think, a single split race, which I don't think I've ever seen before in rookie street stocks. It just didn't have a lot of participation for whatever reason. And I am having to run another 6:30 a.m. pre-work race on this Friday. It's going to be a today video because a couple of things I wanted to run just didn't go official when I was around the sim, and it's been a crazy week, and it's going to be a crazy, weird, busy weekend as well. So I'm scrambling a little bit to get these recordings done of stuff I want to get done, especially with the week after next. I'm going to be gone out of town, so I'm trying to get a couple things pre-recorded to come out while I'm there. But again, we'll see. It's all kind of up in the air. So regardless, we're going to give this a whirl. I don't know how it's going to go, honestly. We're still waiting to get in our session here, launching. Might be single split. It might have just reached enough to split. I know there were literally 6 or 7 people when I registered with about 2 minutes to go. So we'll see how it goes. We are at 3.90 safety rating, so that's going to be the goal, is just to get over 4.0, get that nice little safety rating buffer, get up, have a clean race. Not sure if we're going to get enough SR for that here today, but we're going to try, see what the field looks like. There's obviously me at 2,800. Sean Dutcher is 1 rating below us, so he's very good as well. Um, and then Dakota Elliott 2,100, but we also have a couple guys in here, or at least one guy, Enzo, who in theory, I guess, I don't know this for sure, has never run a race before. So we got me with my not quite, a couple weeks short of 11 years of doing this, not dirt, obviously. They haven't had dirt that long, but then we got a guy who literally may have joined iRacing like an hour ago. So we'll see how this goes. Very big field spread, obviously. If we can finish second in this race, I'll be happy. If we finish third, I'll be happy too if Dakota's fast or someone else is sneaky fast or something. But I'd like to try to win. But obviously, with this guy being the exact same IR as us, essentially, he's going to be good. So we'll see. Again, as usual, no practice. Haven't gotten to run any laps here this week, which is whatever. Don't care. But it's going good. So we'll see what we can do. Just have to give it a whirl, give it our best shot. And yeah, see if we can get a little bit of SR out of this. I don't know why it took so long for our session to load, so we're being screwed out of a little bit of warm-up time here. But ready to get right on track. It is a single field of 9, it looks like. We'll get right out, see if we can get a couple laps in. Remember how to do this. I am battling a leg injury that I'm not exactly sure how I got, so it does hurt quite a lot to use my right leg to do anything. Which, for better or worse, but I'm just getting my excuses out of the way now. It does hurt quite a lot every time I have to move my right foot, which you have to do quite a lot.
Somebody give me a mic check, please.
Roger, Dodger.
Hey, am I coming in clear, or is it busted up? How do I sound?
Beautiful.
Thank you, Justin.
Alright, so
Like a goddamn angel.
I feel pretty good about this. Let's see what our lap times are like here.
You ought to watch that mouth this morning. That might
24:98.
cost you.
Not the perfect lap, but good lap. Happy with the lap. Feels like the track is in pretty good shape. The 2 cars not gone out for a time lap yet, but we'll see what he can do. We're a little bit faster than the 3 cars, so that's good. Here's Enzo, the dude that just started. So see if we can make a nice clean pass here on this one. I don't know what lane I want to go to here. We'll go to the bottom. See if we can roll underneath him. We do. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, see what the 2 car runs for a lap. If he gets back to the line, he may or may not. Is our lap matched by Dakota exactly, so that's interesting, and not too far off at all to Alexander in the 4. Interesting, so we'll see what we can do here. Be tough queue. Let's get on track for any more wear gets put down. Alright, we are ready. It's gonna be need to be a mega Q lap here, but we'll give it a whirl if we can. Really need to connect the Q lap here and at least start towards the front. We can't afford to have to pass cars in this, so it's gonna be tricky. Again, I've mentioned it before, I'm not that good here. I'm probably exactly average or serviceable. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can put a nice lap together, have a nice smooth couple of corners here.
Can't wait qualifying going freaking 5 laps, should be 30.
I don't know what he just said, but cool. Alright, we're ready. Let's nail one, Justin. I really need a good Q lap here to try to get out towards the front. Really need to line one up here. Track feels pretty good for warm-up. Let's see what we can do. 2 felt okay. Maybe not the fastest, but we made it. Alright, that was a lap. Let's see. 8:20. Decent lap. Not pole obviously yet. Someone's gone faster. It's a decent lap. 8:02 from Dakota. Don't think we're going to be beating that here on lap number 2 unless I just absolutely have to lap the gods here. But you never know. Back to the line, nice and straight. 980, so we'll keep going actually. Need the extra SR. He ran a 7:12, so very, very fast for Dakota there. Very, very fast. At least we slotted in second. Sean still stuck at a 25.1. Alexander, who is a lower iRating, but obviously still the 4 car. That might be an Alto with the 2 after his name. You never know for sure, unfortunately, anymore in iRacing. He ran at 24.90. He'll be fast. We'll have to fight with him. Towards the front here. So we are going to have to wait this out. We'll just keep running laps. Big field spread, 5th on back, 25.70, 26s. So lap traffic could play a factor here. Collision stuff. We got to get a good start. Try to get in a second. First time on dirt for Enzo, but it sounds like he's not new to iRacing, so at least that's good. Or at least not brand new to iRacing. So understands the deal, understands how this is rocking.
Oh, it's funny, it's
Sunday my
probably
freaking eye, what the hell?
the
We're
two
good.
people wanted to.
Yeah, I need some SR. Obviously, we need a nice 0x race here. No door contacts or anything. That would be ideal. We're going to fight for position, of course, but I really need to survive this race would be a good way to put it. So low SOF is going to be hard to get ironing, hard to get championship points, so that's irrelevant. We just need to kind of get in line, top 2, top 3 for sure, and ride there and stay would be good. Even 3rd, I'm not sure we're going to gain very much of any iRating, unfortunately. But if we can get 2nd, we should gain a little bit with the 2 car being basically the same iRating we are. Even 3rd, we should gain a little bit, but even if we lose a little bit for 3rd, which would be insane in my opinion, that would be better with a 0x than getting killed or running well getting killed. So we'll see what we can do. Again, we're just going to keep running laps here. Everybody queue. All but 1, so keep running for another minute because I really need the SR. I don't know how iRacing counts these corners. I would assume that this all counts as a little bit of extra for laps. The way iRacing calculates safety rating is 1.0 strength, if you want to think of it that way, for the race session, 0.5 for Q, and 0.25 for the warm-up, if I recall correctly, or something like that. I think that's the breakdown, but I'm not certain. Maybe it's 2/3 and 1/3. But regardless, so basically a 4x in the warm-up counts the same weight, if you want to think of it that way, as a 1x in the race. And obviously, a 4x in the race, you'd have to get 16x in warm-up to have the same weight of penalty points, so or incidents. So again, this is only half times, and it doesn't mean anything, but they're easy laps to go out and run. And when we're so close to that 4.0 edge buffer, that would be so big to get over the hump of after we have had such miserable luck some of these races. I'd love to be able to get over that and give myself a little bit of buffer. Be able to just focus on some good racing here the last 1/3 of the season. Not have to worry too much about the SR. If we're up at like 4.3, 4.4, we'll be okay. All right, here we go. Did everybody qualify, or did we run out of time? I wasn't paying attention. All right, we are ready to go. Enzo's from France. Everybody else is an early bird American with me. Cool.
God, Bree, you're fast. Whew.
All right, we're ready. We are ready indeed. Thanks for coming. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want you to miss any from iRacing or anything else I do. Yeah, it's an early morning, so I appreciate if you'd send me a like for getting up and getting the race recorded today doing this. So we'll see how it goes. See if we can get in line in 2nd. Put some good laps together. Have a good race. That would be the ideal goal. We'll see if that comes to fruition or not. Feel good about the track. The groove is going to start to develop as we go, but part of the deal. Alright, got my settings set. My leg is as good as it's going to get. Hurts quite a lot, but not a whole lot I can do about that right this second. Alright, we are ready to go, eventually. This car looks familiar. I can't place it. I know that it's, you know, this is the real tree camouflage woods car, or whatever you want to call this. But I feel like we've just raced against one of those recently. What did I race? It wouldn't have been a Formula V, I don't think. The other day, I guess it was Monday night, I ran Formula V. That was a video from yesterday. That got pushed back a little bit with other stuff, so hope you enjoyed that. It was popular. Good combo, good fun. Surprised me a lot to have a great race at Oschersleben in the V. But glad I did, so if you haven't watched that one video from yesterday, make sure you go check that one out as well. But hopefully we can follow it up with a good end of the week here on a nice Friday. See if we can get one more solid podium on the board. It's been a great week other than the B Opens that you saw, I guess, end of last week, maybe beginning of this week. Everything else has been great fun, good racing. We've run well, so I think this is my first non-pole in quite a while also. But we're ready to go. See if we can get a good start, get out in a nice position, and get ready to race. So here we go. Do have a good start, get to second. Alexander gets cleared to third. I head straight for the bottom here, slide through. If they want to go battle behind us, they are more than welcome to. I'm happy to chill in second for the time being. Figure out where that grip is, just kind of roll the bottom here. Nice and smooth. Could have filled that gap, but I felt like we were going to get pinched right there and chopped off, so I chose not to. It was never going to end well. Really just being patient here, trying to roll the bottom nice and smooth, not do anything too crazy, put together consistent smooth laps, because that will pay off as we go here. Track is going to change around quite a bit like it always does here. As you can see, I could use a little bit more slip angle, but had too much wheel in it, got maybe a little bit too much even there. Been a little bit of an incident behind somewhere. Alexander's had a problem. Split up that pack at fourth on back. Sean's still hanging out in third. Doing okay. Got a nice gap behind here. We're in a good rhythm. Still in touch with the car ahead. 25 flat, not pushing too terribly hard is a good lap. I think this guy's probably faster than we are based on his Q lap. He's just get out in the head and get in the rhythm, put some laps together, but hopefully we can maintain enough pace here to stay in second. You know, again, who knows what's going to happen with traffic or anything like that, but really like to stay second here and get a good second place finish out of this. Should get us a little bit iRacing, just because this two car is so close to iRacing what we are. Too slippery there on the bottom, but I'm still trying to just be patient and roll around the grass down there just to try to not slip and slide too much. About a quarter of the way in here. Nice and patient, which is different from my usual approach of chuck it in, hope for the best. Which may be, you know, straight up faster, but it's not going to be smoother and it's not going to give me the laps here to be safe and consistent. Like the guy ahead there just got it all wrong. Cost himself about half a second of track time there, but we're still good. We're still there or thereabouts. Again, you never know what can happen with mistakes or track changes or traffic or anything like that. So trying my best to stay in the fight here, make sure we don't get attacked from behind at any point from Sean. He's still in touching distance, less than 1.5 seconds. You know, one bad corner or a little bit of battling for us here at the front, and he's going to be right up in this all over it. He's got at least the same pace we have, if not, you know, a little bit faster. So feel okay about where we're at. Again, I don't think we're beating this guy. He's very, very good. Obviously, 2100 must be on the way up because He is fast. I got a little bit too high right there. Got up in some of the slick. Big slip angle there. But we managed to drive it straight off the corner. Make a decent exit. So bad on dirt though. It's just not my realm of understanding and speed, which is fine. It's just tricky. It's not easy at all to be able to go in and do this when your brain, everything you've learned for years and years and years doesn't want to do this. And obviously I'm not bad, and I've learned this a lot over the last 6 or 7 years that iRacing has had dirt. It doesn't feel like that long, but I want to say it was the end of 2017 that dirt was released, which is insane. That was 6.5 plus years ago, which is crazy. It does not feel like that long at all, but it's never really clicked naturally with me. I do enjoy it. It is fun. You can find good racing, and I have learned a lot of it, especially from people like Adam and other friends that run dirt a lot and are very, very good. But it's just never been my forte, my comfort zone, my understanding of what to do to make the car go fast. There's a very, very limited track and car selection that I feel semi-competent in, and that's basically the reason I'm right at 3K, because I maximize those, and then I get out because I don't know what I'm doing. So I don't have a lot of variability when it comes to car and track, but I do enjoy the ones I do know and understand very much so. This is a great fun car. Most people don't like this car because it's kind of a brick, but if you learn how to drive it and you're patient with it, it is a fine car. There are definitely worse dirt cars in the sim, so I enjoy it. I enjoy USA a lot. Or excuse me, I enjoy Linear a lot. USA is good too, but I enjoy Linear a lot, so that's cool. It looks like Enzo might beat Marcus here, who's really low ironing, obviously being the last guy in the split, but cool to beat someone in your first dirt race. He's obviously put in some seat time and some practice. 8 to go. We're still hanging out in about that same margin back to Sean. So we're cruising here. Still just about matching pace with the car ahead. We'll see what lap traffic does here for us. Hopefully just gets up out of the way. Marcus and Enzo. Looks like they'll probably be the only 2 lappers we'll catch here today. Don't need any drama or anything here as I get in there way too shallow, way too much throttle on the slick. Again, managed to corral it. Probably only lost a 10th or 2 there, if any. Marcus going to go let Dakota go here on the bottom. Hopefully we'll do the same for us in just a moment. Thank you. Alright. 6 more. Actually gained a little bit there. Sean caught Marcus right in the exit of the corner. Cost him a little bit of time. Still doing good. I don't think that it would have mattered even if, maybe if we started in front of Dakota, but he out-qualify us by like a 10th, so I don't think that that was even a concern. He's got plenty of pace. He's making some slight mistakes, just getting his line wrong at times as the track slicks out, but that's pretty common to some of the fast guys. They just don't really quite know how to make speed as the track changes, but he's obviously very fast, so I don't think we're beating him anyways here. Let's see what Enzo does in terms of being in the way or getting out of the way. Hopefully he just bails out here. He will. Thank you. Don't mind they just let us go in the middle of the straightaway. Better than trying to fight us here. I'd rather you just lift and let us have our race. So we're good. 4 to go.
Yep, thank you.
Don't think we'll even catch Benjamin or any of those guys. Big slip angle there from Dakota ahead, so he's definitely struggling as the track slicked off. I've still tried to just roll that bottom. It's becoming more difficult now. It's gotten slick where the right rear is out in some of the slick. We're still getting decent roll, but some laps I'm definitely getting it wrong and having a lot of snap. Got my line wrong that time, but we're able to drive across the slick and get a decent exit, so we're going to be close. 3 to go. It's definitely going to be within a second and a half as the finish here. But we're just not quite good enough, and again, he had that track position. We were never going to be able to go up and make a pass when someone has that much pace. So thought we'd finish second. Thought it'd be the 2 car. He was very quick. The only other time I've seen him on iRacing. But obviously Dakota was up to the task this morning. Did everything right, ran a good Q lap, was fast, so deserves this one for sure. Sean behind. Still just about that same distance. Not going to push this here with the lapper. Benjamin looks like he has had a crash or some other damage thus far. Hopefully he is okay and just lets us go and doesn't fight this. We'll see. Actually, Dakota got the inside wall there. A lot. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh, I really hope that this doesn't cost that guy this race. We're going to have to try to win it, obviously, here, but really drive in hard. No, Dakota, what happened?
I thought that guy was fixing to come down the track into me, and yeah, I got off the gas way early.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry. I was literally just saying how you did everything right to kill us, man. That's awful. Great race, though. You are flying.
It's all good, man. This is the first time I've been on dirt. Well, I ran one yesterday here, but I got off dirt for like 6 months.
I haven't done dirt in a long time, which is why I suck. But
You were killing it, man. I hope to see you again because you are really, really good. Good race, guys. Well, I mean,
Good race for you too. Yeah, I'm planning on racing a lot more on dirt.
yeah, dirt's not my thing, but I enjoy it, handful of times a week or whatever. But you're really good, man. You did everything right. That really sucks. What in the hell happened?
It's just part of it. I ain't worried about it, really. I'm just glad I didn't get an X for bumping that wall whenever I got off the gas. It turned me down into the wall, but it didn't give me any incidence points, so that's always a plus.
Yes, sir. You better believe it. All right, take care, man. Good race.
You too.
What in the hell just... I've lost a lot of races in this way. I've never won one this way, at least on dirt for sure. That was strange. So he's all good and lifts just a little bit to give this guy the space here. I'm just watching this through. I got to change my camera angle here. Hold on. All right. Take this off. So, yeah, I mean, he's cool. Benjamin's given all the room on the bottom. We can just roll by him. He pitches the car really sideways right here, which I'm sure Dakota sees and I see as well, which I was thinking could happen here, which is why I ran this kind of middle line. Try to get myself space either way to maneuver. And just touches the inside wall here while he's off throttle. Hits the nose into it, gets a lot of slip angle, and obviously in doing this basically stops. I see this. I come all the way out of the throttle, straighten up, just trying to give myself options to avoid him if something weird happens. But at this point, he's so slow and has hit the wall and out of the RPM range and everything that I have to take this run. I don't want to beat someone like this. I've been there. It sucks. It's a part of racing, but it sucks a lot. I didn't want to. I didn't really want to beat him like this. I'd rather finish second to a guy that earned it and deserved it. But did get clear into turn one somehow, and he drove in pretty deep. The 5 car spun out ahead of us, which scared the shit out of me. He just over-rotated, and I really thought that we were going to have a chance to hit him here, but at least he spun in his own car length and didn't, slide down into any of the top 3 of us. So we get through that, and then I just, am not. I'm expecting him to dive bomb the hell out of me here, try to win the race after he dominated it, but to his credit, he didn't do that. Ran normal corner from 5 back. Gosh, I hate it for him because you hate winning like that, and I hate beating him like that after he ran such a good race and did everything right. It's, technically, I guess it's his fault. But I see Benjamin's just self-spinning over and over. Technically, it's his fault. I mean, he made a mistake. The wall slowed down, but, that's part of the deal. That happens. That's racing, and it wasn't his fault that he was put in that position. So that's really unfortunate. Dakota killed it, had that race won. I'm glad he was still able to hang on the second, but we will absolutely take the iRating and the safety rating from that 45 iRating up to 29.39. So getting up towards that 3,000 mark again. We don't get the SR required. We get 0.08, 3.98, but I can just go run a time trial at some point here and get over that hump, which would be good actually. So yeah, I need to do that on my list here. Add it to the list. Yeah. Wow, what a wild race that was to end like that after we had conceded and just end up second place. Something goes wrong. I mean, that's part of the deal sometimes, unfortunately. But we would have gained iRating for third, or for second, excuse me. Maybe not for third because he only gained 1 for third, and we were already at this number as a higher iRating car, so we probably would have lost a little bit for third, which is good to know. But we would have gained probably 20 for second. But we gained 45 for the luckiest win I've had in a long time. Again, great race to Sean. He kept us honest, and great race to Dakota. He killed it. Was super fast, did everything right, made all the right moves, and just sometimes shit like that happens in racing. He said best, that's racing. So we'll take that. Glad we were able to get a video record for Friday, and I guess it's a good result, even though it wasn't the good result I thought we were going to have. So we got good SR out of it. Hopefully I can run a time trial so that next time you see a video recorded, or certainly a dirt video, we're up over that 4.0 mark. So that's going to be the goal, but we'll take that. Make sure you drop that like and the sub down below. Don't want to miss any of the action from iRacing, the Top Pursuit 2, NASCAR Dirt, Daytona, Camaro content, anything else I may post. So yeah, that's going to be it. We will move along and get ready for whatever's next. But that's a pretty good ending to the work week morning, and now I gotta go get ready to have my Friday and busy weekend, and I'll try to get some more races recorded and get them out early next week. So that's gonna be it. Till next time, as always. Bye bye.